Hey YouTube, how's it going? So if you haven't been here before, my name's Adam Williams and I just want to welcome you to my channel. If you have, who would have known half the wizard moves that I've learned recently involve animals? So today I just thought I'd give you an update, to be fair. I've been really enjoying doing the more kind of creative videos I've been making recently, and whilst they're really good fun to make, sometimes I just want to do something else. One of my recent endeavours has been to find an underground spot that I could practice my flat ground tricks on, as well as potentially take a grind box to. Now I've tried a couple of car parks. I got kicked out of one before I even started skating. I was literally setting my camera up and putting my skates on and they booted me out. Found another one that we could skate, and you saw that in the car park video that I made with Joe, and me and Sophie have gone and skated there. But if it rains, the rain just runs from the top down and eventually the whole place is wet. So that kind of rendered that one a bit useless if it's really wet. Now, there has been a new uni building built in the centre of Norwich, and I hadn't really considered it because I thought, well, the first time I went there, it was pitch black and there was no lights on. That was down to the fact that it had only just been built and opened. And then the second time I went there was just loads of people and I didn't think I could skate there. Then, about a week ago, I went out for one of my lunchtime sessions, and lo and behold, there was a skateboarder there, just practicing some flat ground tricks. I hung about for about 5 or 10 minutes, but thought, oh, I might go back there because it's an undercover spot and you never know. Now I've got this week off work, and my intention is to skate as much as I can. So today I decided that I'd go down there, try and practice some flat ground tricks just to get a feel for whether I was going to get kicked off, and if not, then I could start thinking about how we could utilise the space in the future. So I went down there with all the intentions of trying to learn flat ground tricks. I am a massive fan of what used to be the Shop Task channel and is now, I think, called Flow Skate. It's run by Sean Unwin and his filmer friend Alex. I don't know his surname, so no disrespect. Basically this morning I spent some time watching some videos because I don't know the names of these tricks and I'd never tried them before. So I did a bit of research and decided I was going to try and learn 2 tricks. So the first one was the gazelle and the second one was the lion. So I set upon to try and figure these out, and I'll be honest, the gazelle, especially the backwards gazelle, quite an easy move. I found it quite easy to get from the inside to the outside of my edges. The lion, now that's a different story altogether. My balancing on one foot isn't the best, and I would like to say that I kind of got the hang of it, but I didn't really. I decided to go with the backwards lion, mainly because I thought that would be an easier way to start. I have quite a lot of confidence going backwards. I learned backwards power stops as well as a whole host of other things backwards first when I was younger, and when I first started out skating, I made quite an effort to try and skate backwards because I think before all of the aggressive stuff, it was kind of like the impressive thing that I could do, which was skate backwards quite well. So that's basically what I decided, was I would try with backwards tricks before I would then try the forwards tricks. The backwards lion is not easy. The way that Sean described it was to lift your leg whilst carving on the outside edge and then kick your leg you have in the air round to the right, which would then pull your left foot round. And in theory that works really well, and I've seen him do it in a video. Could I get my head around it? Nah, it just didn't work for me. Now I think that says more about me than it does about the way that he's teaching, because he's a very, very successful instructor. He's a super decent skater. So it's not Sean, this is all about me. But I went out on my first day off work. I managed to get a decent skate in. I did get backwards gazelles. I kind of got the hang of the forward gazelle, though very, very sketchy, and I need to do some work on that. And then I sort of just potted around, carved about, got those edges again. For some reason at the moment I'm really enjoying the edge-to-edge sensation of weaving in and out of things, or just weaving in general. I think it's a really good way for me to practice my skating at the moment and kind of start laying things up for next year. Things are starting to come together for next year. I've got a couple of plans already, pandemic pending obviously, but one of the things that I really want to do over the next coming months is try and work on these flat ground tricks, because one of the things that I really enjoy is the flow state you can get into whilst rollerblading. I think when doing trick lines, whether that is in a more free skate manner or as an aggressive skater in a skate park, the things that make lines look amazing are the bits, it's not the tricks themselves, let's say that. It's the bits that happen in between the tricks that make the difference. So I really want to work on getting things into my lines that will link them up. So pivots and flat ground maneuvers like gazelles and stuff like that. I think it'll be really interesting to take the mushroom blading-esque wizard blading stuff and try and integrate that into my skating. Now I know it's been done, but I'd like to put my spin on it because I think it will just really add to the experience that I'm having, and it'll add to the visuals that, you know, I'm able to kind of provide for my videos. So my first day out, actually intentionally practicing flat ground tricks, really good. Really happy that I got backwards gazelles. Really happy that I'm starting to get the hang of the forward gazelle. Next time I would like to try and learn a bit more in regards to that lion. I think that one's going to be quite a big learning curve for me because it's not an easy trick. But then additionally, I would like to start learning other things like I've seen the lemon is a trick. I think trying to bring all of those slalomy kind of tricks as well as wizard tricks into my own repertoire is going to make a huge difference in the future. And I just want to start developing. I haven't felt like I've progressed very far recently. I feel like I'm kind of a bit stagnant in what I'm doing and I'm doing the same things all the time. So I really want to try and push that. So I am going to leave it there and I'm going to say goodbye. So as always, thank you so much for watching my video. It really does mean the world to me. And if you did like this, please do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, because the more of you follow me, it just lights a fire under me to do more of these videos. But anyway, until next time, just stay safe, keep rolling, and I'll see you in the next video.